Okay, so I'm about to do something a little more different than usual. I'm about to tell each and every one of you a story. I know, it sounds crazy. I don't usually tell stories, but I decided to do one today. So I wanted to tell you guys the story of the time where me and my mom we went to an open house and got lost. So this happened like a while back. This happened in around 2017, late 2017, around October. And I remember me and my mom, well, actually, let me backtrack on that. So it was October in 2017, and there was an open house going on in my school. Now, might I warn you, I was just a Sec 1, so I was new to the school. I didn't know that much about the area, I didn't know much about the school. I knew absolutely nothing. So I begged my mom to take me to the open house, and her being the gentle, sweet girl she is, she decided, you know what, let's just go. Because I wouldn't leave her alone. I really wanted to go, and I basically begged her to let us go. So we did. We went to the open house. It lasted about 3 hours, and it was a great time. We had a great time. We got to see the place more and learn a lot about it. Other than that, though, so there was a point where we had to leave, of course. And me being the kind of guy who always wants to believe I'm right about everything, believed we had to go left. She said we had to go right to go home. I said no, we have to go left. And we argued about it, so she went my way. She went my way, and 1 minute we didn't know where we were. She got confused, so she turned back, but it ended up somewhere else. We got lost, and we were lost for about 2 hours. We did not know where we were. We were at a highway at one point, like a mini highway. We ended up in a dark area. Like, I swear, we've been missing for 2 hours. We did not know what to do. We were freaking out. We were running low on gas, and we really needed to get home as soon as possible. Now, at one point, we're in the middle of a highway, like some random highway, and we have no idea where to go. So, like, we're really lost. We're lost, we're confused, we did not know what to do, so we just kept driving. We kept driving and prayed to God that we would know what would happen. Now, a lot of you are probably going to be wondering, why didn't you guys just use a GPS? Well, that's because, believe it or not, number one, mom did not have any Wi-Fi. Her Wi-Fi was down apparently, and number two, I didn't own a phone at the time, so we were basically screwed. We were screwed. We were fucked. We had no we had no service. We had nothing. So then at one point, we got off the highway and we ended up in this random street. It looked abandoned, might I tell you. The street looked completely abandoned, but everyone was asleep, obviously. But the area just did not look good at all. It didn't look pleasing. It looked terrible. It looked like a trailer park. No offense to people that live in trailer parks. It's just this one was not that pleasant at all. So at one point, we drove down the end of a street, and we take a right, and that took us right to a dead end by a ditch. Now, luckily, we didn't end up in the ditch. We turned back and we drove the other way. Now, this is the part where my mom never knew this. I look behind me, and I swear, because the area was surrounded by forest, by woods. I look in the distance by the woods. There was a little girl in a white dress, just standing there. She was just standing there out of nowhere, and she just collapsed. Like, she falls, and like, I was gonna tell mom, but I didn't want to freak her out. She was already crying. She was freaking out. Her anxiety was through the roof. It was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, mine was too. We were gone for 2 hours. We thought we were gonna die. So at one point, we see this couple making out in a car, and we literally drove up to them and begged them to show us directions. We literally went up to them, we begged them, we pleaded. My mom was crying. The couple said that they were okay doing it, so they drove us. They drove us to where exactly we needed to go, and then we finally, after 2 hours, have made it out of the street. Like, I didn't know what to say about that day, especially the fact that I saw that little girl. All I can really say is that that was a journey that I would definitely remember for the rest of my life. But yeah, this was kind of a shorter story than usual. I was thinking of doing more of these because I do have a lot of stories to tell you guys. Like, there's this one time where I encountered a gray ghost, and there's this other time where I encountered a demon. There's this other time where I've encountered where I like just like what my mom did in the car. My mom and I, we tell stories in the car. That's exactly what I have. I have stories of my own that I want to tell each and every one of you. And I'm thinking of doing it for like a type of specific day. I haven't thought about it just yet, but all that will be dealt with in time. But until then, yeah, that was the story for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna cut it short. Take care and have a good night, everyone. Because it is nighttime, so have a good night, everyone.